G'day guys, welcome to another layout. Now this one is a Christmas layout. I wanted to do something a little bit different. So normally some of my videos are all paper, some are all mixed media heavy, and basically I just wanted to go to town and pull out some older papers. These are ones that I've had in my stash since last year, and I just wanted to rip them up and just get one with the paper. So hence I love a white edge. I know, a little controversial. I know not everyone likes a white edge, but sometimes I love that grungy, scratched up, weathered, antiqued, whatever word you want to use. I love doing that. Now, what you can see me doing here is I'm using my sanding block. This one is from Couture Creations, but you can just use an old emery board if you want, nail file. It scratches it up and it does exactly what you want it to do. Now, the reason I've got lines going different directions, that's because I was leaning on top of the other scrap bits of paper. I had them underneath. That gave me sort of a bit more visual texture. That's pretty much where I'm at with it. So I'm just going to town. I'm just tearing my borders to see what I would like to put on here. Now, initially when I started this off, the only idea I really had in my head was I didn't want to have just a plain white background, because sometimes, and I love starting with a blank. I know some people get scared of a blank white canvas. Where do I start? But I actually find that very liberating because it can go wherever I want it to go. And I really enjoy that. But sometimes for me, I like to switch it up and challenge myself a bit more and just use pattern papers. And a good wood background, it will serve you so well if you get some of those and get them into, whether they're white wood, dark wood, beech wood, variegated wood, wide planks, thin planks. Have it in your arsenal, because I'm telling you now, you can do so much with them. And especially when it comes to Christmas and Christmas photos, because it doesn't mean that you have to have what I clearly do not have, snowy winter photos to scrap. But when it comes to wood, it can lend itself both directions. So you can use a dark wood and you can bring a Christmas tree alive. You can create a snowy hot chocolate, cookies and hot chocolate sort of, all those sort of elements. You can pull it all together if you've got a wood element, and that's what I'm trying to sort of show you here. Now, I got to be honest, anyone who's been here for 5 minutes knows that I don't normally buy these big sticker sheets and ephemera packets or chipboard accents and all that sort of stuff, because I usually like to make my own embellishments. I went crazy and I bought a stack of these last year, before Christmas last year, and I'll be honest with you, I find them a challenge to use, because I don't do a lot of scrapbooking where I'm just adding lots of ephemera to a page, very pick and stick. I know Adele Toomey, she says that, and she actually says it a lot in her videos, that she likes to pick and stick, because don't put too much, don't overthink it. But I'm a bit of an overthinker when it comes to my scrapping pages, and I've got to be honest, during December, I'm going to revisit and do some extra videos for you guys in a power scrap style, because I haven't done any power scraps for a few months now, and I think it's a good thing to get back to. And I'm going to do the power scrap style, which is, for me, don't overthink it, make the decision quickly, get it down, get the photos documented with their story, or, like this particular set of photos, it was Angela's first Christmas. We actually have and I think I've mentioned this in another couple of videos, that we actually have 3 different Christmases every year. And 3? Yeah, that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 or 4 every year. And so I end up with a stack of different photos. Oops, I just dropped a pen lid. I always end up with a stack of different photos that I can use every year, and I try and dress the kids in something slightly, now I'm older, I try and dress the kids in something a little bit differently, so that when it comes to scrapbooking, I can sort of differentiate where I am and what family Christmas photos I'm scrapbooking. So this was one of our extended family Christmas days, and it was Angela's first one, and she was trying to dig through her stocking, and yeah, it was just a couple of photos that I wanted to. I'm scrapbooking a few photos over the next couple of weeks, or the next week or so, from this particular day. So you'll be able to see how I bring these different pages together to as the next week or so goes on. Now, as you can see, I was struggling with these. I wanted to create a sort of a post, a signpost, something along those lines. I was having trouble, guys. I really was having trouble until now. This is where I realize I've got it. I know what I'm doing here. It's not going to be a post. It's going to resemble a tree. So I'm using these, it's just a piece of the wood as the background piece, as the trunk. And I've just joined together some of these stickers off the sticker sheet. This is the, let me see, where am I? So I used the KAISERCRAFT Silent Night collection, Dear Santa, and Baked Gingerbread. And I also used the frosted collection, and it's the polar piece. That's the very, very back piece. And I'm using some CARTA Paper Co. Farmhouse Christmas collection ephemera, and I'm using the Echo Park Paper Co. Christmas Solutions. Salutations, not solutions. I was going to say, hang on, that doesn't sound right. Salutations. So these are the bits, and because they all have a very similar red, I'm able to mix them and match them on my page. Now, my title is going to be This Merry Christmas, and I'm just sort of nestling it between the two photos. I will not lie, guys, I was struggling to use these chippy pieces, and that's just not my style, guys. I really, really struggled with this. I love having the different papers and the textures, and all that was working, but I was putting so much extra pressure on myself having all that ephemera sitting there. And though I had 2 sticker sheets and a chipboard sheet, and I gotta be honest with you, it just felt so disjointed for me. If you guys can scrap with all the bits of ephemera and stuff, power to you. I struggled. And I've got to be honest, this particular layout actually took me longer than, it actually took me, what was it? It was about 2.5 hours to do this one layout. I kid you not. There's not even anything technical on this layout. It's not hard. I couldn't get it to flow. And that's where I was coming unstuck. So I have left this in. I have left all this in for you guys, so you can see that where I struggled and where I just need to let go. I just need to let go. I'm using my Stabilo All Pencil here just to create some darker shadows in and around the tree. A Stabilo All Pencil is, to give you the heads up, Stabilo is the brand, and All is, it's what it's called, but it writes on everything. Like, it doesn't matter what you want to write on, the Stabilo All Pencil will do it. It will write on acetate, it will work like this. All you have to do is wet it and you can blend it out. You can create darker shadows, darker hues. You can, I've got a black one and a white one. You can get it in a few different colors: blue, green, red, I think yellow. But I really like it to help me create shadows, and it's a little bit different to just a watercolor pencil. It's really, really heavily saturated. So you just need a damp brush and it will, or your finger if it's in a junk journal. But in this situation, I wanted it to stay specifically in one spot. So it worked for me, and I love using my Stabilo All Pencil for that. So then I come along and I'm using my multi-purpose tool. That's a Creative Memories multi-purpose tool. And it's helping me just lift up these extra, so where the white bits are, I felt like I needed to rough them up a little bit to make it, and that I was happier with that, and that was working. So that is where I went with that. Then I decided that this particular sticker needed a bit of a drop shadow, so it come together a little bit better for me. I just felt like everything on this layout was a bit too pick and stick for me. I love the layout. It will be going in my albums, not a problem. But this is not for me. I'm so sorry, I just yawned. It has been a very long day. I have had technical difficulties all day, and that probably hasn't helped with creating this layout, because I've been stressed that things are getting deleted. I'm missing pieces from videos, and it threw me off my groove. But this is my layout. This is my zoom in for you. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you're getting value from my videos, even if it is me being honest and telling you that it doesn't work for me. Please like, subscribe, leave me a comment. I read all of them and respond to everybody. The other thing is, I also have a Buy Me a Coffee link in the description below if you would like to contribute and help out to purchasing of more materials for my channel. And this is my layout, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked it, even though I struggled. The struggle was real. Yeah, hopefully you've gained something from it. It could be distressing, it could be anything. But yeah, so there you go, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will be back tomorrow with another video. Bye for now.